Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. And there's this fellow, he's a singer, actor of some kind, Diljit Dosanjh. Now, he's acted in a movie apparently produced by someone in Canada, a Canadian production house. And he's acted in the movie with a Pakistani actress. And this particular Pakistani actress, ladies and gentlemen, her name is what's her name? Her name is Hania Aamir or something like that. She's the Pakistani lead actress opposite Diljit Dosanjh. And this Hania Aamir is very abusive towards the people of India, the Indian army. She was absolutely abusive of India, called the Indian army and Indians cowardly when we carried out Operation Sindoor. But the problem is that for Diljit Dosanjh, this is not a big deal. You see, Diljit Dosanjh is this Bollywood type. Now suddenly wants to be friendly with everyone. Same Aman Ki Asha philosophy. He says, what's the big deal if I'm acting with a Pakistani? Things were okay between India and Pakistan earlier when the movie was being shot. Now, Diljit Dosanjh, either you know nothing about geopolitics or India-Pakistan relations. When were things ever okay between India and Pakistan? My question is, why do people in Bollywood have to act with Pakistanis? In a country of 1.4 billion people, you can't find a single Indian to act with. You have to act with the Pakistani and then you have to defend it. As a result, all the big Bollywood groups are now coming together and saying that all Pakistanis should be banned, this film should be banned, and any production in India, and I support it completely, any film, television, OTT production in India with any iota of Pakistani involvement should be banned. So apparently this film, it's called Sardar Ji 3. It will be, of course, released in Pakistan tomorrow. So Diljit Dosanjh, you know, getting a lot of support in Pakistan, but a lot of criticism here in India because he's acting opposite a person called Hania Aamir. And Diljit Dosanjh said, producers ka bahut paisa laga hua hai. How much money has been invested, Mr. Diljit Dosanjh? 100 crore, 200 crore? Is that the price of national interest, nationalism? What is Diljit Dosanjh's own stake in the movie? Has he invested money into it? If so, how much? Is that more than the cost of the lives lost in the Pahalgam massacre? The problem with these people, these film types, these actor types, film director types, they talk about the investment in a movie, the profit of a movie. Is that more than the 26 lives lost in Pahalgam? Is that more than the dreams of a newly married woman, Diljit Dosanjh, whose husband was killed right in front of her during their honeymoon? Is that more than the life of a civilian whose children will never be able to see him again? Is that more, Diljit Dosanjh, than 166 people killed during 26/11? Is that more than the 13 lives lost in Poonch or the 40 CRPF jawans martyred in Pulwama? Tell me, Diljit Dosanjh, if you can. But for God's sake, don't do this Karan Johar act in front of me. I don't know. We are creative people. Rubbish. You're creative people, but you're creative people in this country. This is the country that's given you a lot. India deserves accountability. What does this pehle situation acha tha mean? Things have never been right between India and Pakistan. Pakistani actors should never have been entertained after the Pulwama attack. Pakistani actor Fawad Khan was reportedly paid crores for a film now unlikely to release in India. That money, taxed in Pakistan, doesn't just boost his bank account. It helps fund the very state machinery that sends bullets across our borders. And these Pakistani actors, they are not neutral. They don't say we are creative. They abuse us. This whole Bollywood circuit should realize. I don't know which la-la land they live in. These people have a real problem, these Bollywood types. By the way, I want to remind you viewers, never forget that during Operation Sindoor, this Bollywood industry had finger on its lips. Hardly a statement. Everybody went quiet, underground. It was a near COVID environment they had created, where they should not speak, should not come out, should not be heard. Do you think we don't notice this? This is the same person, this Hania Aamir, who calls Operation Sindoor cowardly. Ladies and gentlemen, Diljit Dosanjh must realize we watch everything that he says, everything that he says. When he went to the Met Gala, apparently he said, I would like to carry, I was thinking of wearing a cape with a map of Punjab. Well, you're talking about getting Punjab along, why not say India? Where is India? Does Neeraj Chopra say that he's winning Olympic medals for Haryana? Does Mary Kom say she's winning boxing championships for Manipur? When Shankar Mahadevan won the Grammy, he said, I really felt proud to represent India musically. Shankar Mahadevan did not mention Maharashtra. So you see this, I don't understand this logic. I just do not understand this logic. I think it's disrespectful. But more than Diljit Dosanjh, I mean, I don't know who he is. I mean, all the bigger Bollywood guys, all the bigger Bollywood directors and actors, and all these people who pretend to be apolitical, they are not apolitical. Let me remind you, sometimes after taking money, sometimes without taking money, they have campaigned for the Congress all the time. In fact, some of the biggest ones in Bollywood who've suddenly gone completely quiet now have fought elections for the Congress party and become members of parliament. That time they were political. Now they are apolitical. When it comes to national interest, speaking up for the Indian army, they are apolitical. That's why I believe Bollywood has a problem. I have a problem with Bollywood. I'm sure Bollywood has a problem with me. I don't care. It's a free country. We can have our say, can't we? But one thing I cannot accept, and one thing you must not accept, is any presence of Pakistan, Pakistani/Pakistani associate, Pakistani expatriate, immigrant, business, money, anything in Bollywood. Bollywood, I mean Bollywood, tele-industry, OTTs, anyone. It's time to stop that. It's time to declare. It's time to be clear which side you're on. It's time. Let's debate.
ਸਾਡੀ ਮੈਡਮ ਪੈਰਾਸਾਈਕੋਲੋਜਿਸਟ ਆ ਤੇ ਬਿੱਲੀ ਇਨੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਕਬੂਤਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੜਦੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਛੇਤੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਮੈਡਮ ਊਠ ਫੜਦੀ ਏ
So beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow.
Diljit Dosanjh, the Punjabi singer and actor, is at the center of a heated controversy. The controversy is surrounding Diljit Dosanjh's upcoming film Sardar Ji 3.
ਇਹ ਸਭ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਫਿਰ
Obviously, ਚੁੜੇਲਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ
ਮਤਲਬ ਚੁੜੈਲਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ
Diljit faces backlash for collaborating with Pakistani actress Hania Aamir. The film's trailer release sparked outrage among Indians who expressed disappointment over Diljit's choice, especially given the current tensions between India and Pakistan. The Federation of Western India Cine Employees even demanded a ban on the film and threatened to boycott Diljit's projects, accusing him of hurting Indian sentiments.
सरदार जी 3 मूवी दिलजीत सिंह इसमें दिलजीत दोसांझ इसमें प्रोड्यूसर है, साथ ही एक्टर और सिंगर है. उनका कहना है कि हमारा बहुत पैसे का लॉस हो जाएगा. एक तरफ भारत पूरी नदियों का पानी रोक रहा था, सब जगह बड़े बड़े ठोस कदम उठा रहे थे. पूरी 140 करोड़ की जनता के साथ विपक्ष, सरकार, हर पब्लिक आज सरकार के साथ खड़ी थी. लेकिन भारत में जो पहला व्यक्ति है जो भारत के खिलाफ में जा रहा है, दिलजीत, इसलिए हमने पूरा प्रतिबंध किया है. पूरे भारतीय फिल्म इंडस्ट्री से, बॉलीवुड से लेके पूरे भारतीय फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में इसे बॉयकॉट कर दिया, उसे प्रतिबंध लगा दिया. भविष्य में कोई भी इनके साथ ना काम करेगा, ना कोई इनको काम देगा. इनके कोई भी भारत में लाइव कॉन्सर्ट इनका होने ना दे, प्रतिबंध लगा दिया जाए, भारत सरकार होने ना दे. इनके सारे सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट जो भारत में, सभी पर प्रतिबंध लगा दिया जाए.
This Pakistani actor, Hania Aamir, featuring in an Indian movie, is the same person who expressed her anger when India conducted Operation Sindoor on May 7th, hitting terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The actress took to her Instagram stories and penned a long note which called Operation Sindoor cowardly. Singer-actor Diljit Dosanjh addressed the backlash to his upcoming film Sardar Ji 3. In an interview to foreign media, Diljit said the shooting for the movie was completed in February before the Pahalgam terror attack, and political tensions between India and Pakistan aggravated. He added that several major incidents occurred after the shoot, which were completely beyond the filmmaker's control. He said that now Sardar Ji 3 will only release overseas. But the question is this enough? Not everyone is willing to let it go. Mika Singh has taken to Instagram urging Diljit to apologize. Diljit Dosanjh has been promoting his movie with the Pakistani actor overseas even if the release has been banned in India. Earlier as well, in the wake of the Pahalgam attack, the movie Abir Gulal starring Pakistani actor Fawad Khan was not released in India.
कोई नहीं है बस एक मैं
Its film collaboration about nation
Ashok Pandit is on one side, he's chief advisor of the Federation of Western India Cine Employees, is on a war path tonight. Sohail Seth, brand guru, managing partner Counselage, is also on that side tonight with Ashok Pandit. Vindu Dara Singh is a popular Bollywood and Punjabi actor, live from Mumbai tonight. And Shoaib Hussain Chaudhary is a film and TV producer, live from Mumbai tonight, always pro-Bollywood. Ashok Pandit now, my view is clear. You know, you want to be popular in Pakistan, choose Pakistan. You want to be popular in India, choose India. You can't play both sides right now. Right? So Diljit has also got to decide. He says things were okay earlier, they got bad now, why are you pulling me into this? Ashok Pandit.
Good evening, Arnab.
Louder.
Arnab, in the year 2019, the Federation wrote a letter to, issued a notice to Diljit for performing with Pakistani promoter called Rehan Siddiqui, who is a Pakistani nationalist, and he was performing his shows. So we told him and issued a non-cooperation notice to him in 2019. Why I'm saying this 2019? Because his activities has been always pro-Pakistani. He has never called himself as an Indian, because he, as you rightly said in your introduction, that when anybody wins anything anywhere or applauds, he talks about India. He says, I'm an Indian, which Diljit has never said. So his entire character has been always under doubts. Now, the reason what he and his producers, who are also not Indians, nobody carries Indian passport, they are all Canadian passport holders. They say that we have made this film before Pahalgam attack. Now, one cannot believe that a country which is a terror nation, which is a known terrorist country, who has been a blot on us from last 35 years, this country has been attacking us. They have killed so many people in this country. They have massacred people. It's not only Pahalgam attack. It's Pulwama, it's Uri, as you rightly said, Mumbai attack, so many attacks. So this country has been a biggest enemy of our country, and it's a terror nation. So when I want to make a film, I will never think when India has been, our federation has been always against Pakistanis. We have been issuing notices. We have been fighting against it. So when you cast a film, when the producer is equally responsible for this, not only Diljit. When you cast a Pakistani knowing that this country is a terror nation, and you say you are an Indian, you are working with a country which is responsible for our killings and rapes and everything in our country. So this man has to be on a notice period. He is shooting recently in very soon in NDA. So today Federation has written a letter to the Prime Minister and to the Home Minister and to the Defence Minister that he should not be allowed to enter NDA to shoot, because
he is entering the National Defence Academy to shoot. Does he have permission to shoot in the National Defence Academy?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be supporting a Pakistani actress and act with one who abuses the Indian Army and calls Operation Sindoor cowardly, and then you walk into the National Defence Academy to carry out a shoot, I mean, this is impossible. I'm sure the NDA and the Indian Army will pull back their permission to Diljit Dosanjh if they have the slightest of respect for the institution, which I'm sure they do. This matter should be brought. We should ask the army whether this permission will be given, and whether Diljit Dosanjh will try and worm his way. And I do not think there should be any officer of the Indian Army who should meet him. He should be boycotted, and the gates of the National Defence Academy cannot be open to Diljit Dosanjh unless he completely distances himself from this film. He can't keep being an apologist for the wrong cause and get away with it. I can't believe it. Are you sure? Are you sure they're shooting in NDA? Is NDA a place to shoot?
Yeah, no, you should.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yes, they're shooting border 2 there. They're shooting Border 2 there. They're shooting Border 2 there. Now see the other very important thing, Arnab, is that
army officer.
he has heard what this heroine of his, the heroine of his has been abusing this country on Operation Sindoor also. Not one word of condemnation has come from this man. He
Why
has
is
not
that?
condemned this act of his heroine. He should have condemned.
Why is that? Tell me one thing. Tell me one
Why
thing.
is he not
Tell me
talking
one
again?
thing.
Why is he
I
not-
put that to Vindu.
Because
Vindu, tell me how is it? How is it my question? How is it that
This is a problem, Arnab.
No, 1 minute. Vindu, don't tell me the problem.
Problem, Arnab.
How is it that
Yeah.
Pakistani actors stand up for their country, but our actors and our Bollywood doesn't open their mouth? Are they that shameless? Or they're playing safe? They want an audience in Pakistan. वहाँ पे भी पैसे बनते हैं.
For the country and
जहाँ से भी पैसे बने ठीक है.
no.
This is the problem.
नहीं भाई.
Or do they have some romantic association with Pakistan?
It is not. No. You have to understand, in every Hindi movie, Pakistan is our main villain. We have them as a villain. Every movie, Pakistanis are villains, and for Pakistanis, I think Indians are villains. That's how the movies work. But the Punjabi people have been casting these Pakistani actors and making Punjabi movies so that the
Punjabis are Indians. Yeah, what are you saying? Why are you making a distinction? Punjabi, Bengali, Kannada. What is that?
Yeah. But Pakistanis.
I'm Punjabi. I'm Punjabi.
The thing is that Pakistanis and Americans. Yeah, I'm Punjabi too. I'm a Sikh. But Punjab, Pakistan, and abroad, they're all living in like a communal harmony. But what's happening in our country is very bad. So we are all very, very upset with Pakistan. And the Punjabi movie people have been taking these comedians for a long time now. And one idiot called Iftikhar spoke so badly that it's obvious that no Indian producer must ever cast a Pakistani again. Now this movie was already made. It's going to release. But Diljit Dosanjh, I've worked with him from his first
How
movie.
can it release in India now?
Person.
You want a movie? I'm sorry, Vindu.
No, it can't
This is
release.
the problem
It should
with
never
you.
release.
This is the problem
It
with you
should-
Bollywood
No, it
types.
should never release in India.
You Bollywood types.
No.
You all place your business first.
No.
Why did you Bollywood types not speak during Operation Sindoor?
I need to comment.
Why did you keep quiet during Operation Sindoor?
I spoke a lot.
Arnab, look at his arrogance. Arnab, look at his arrogance.
Yeah.
Arnab, look at his arrogance. He says, okay, fine, my film doesn't release in India, but I'm going to release my film in Pakistan. He has told you on your face that fine, it's not released in India, I will release all over the world, including Pakistan. So for him, it doesn't make any difference whether the film is releasing in India or not. The producers themselves have said, okay, fine, we will release outside.
No, a movie with a Pakistani actress is unacceptable. I don't know whether any Pakistani is still working in Bollywood.
Not really, yeah.
No,
They
1
should
minute.
never work
Arnab.
again, ever. That's my point. Never, ever.
Arnab.
They are not.
In a
Sohail.
rare departure,
I guess I need to come in.
1 minute, yeah, you come in later. Arnab.
No, 1 minute, you wait,
In a
Shoaib,
rare
I'll get you after Sohail.
But nation-
Shoaib, just wait. Shoaib, after Sohail, please.
1 minute.
Please.
After Sohail, please. Thank you.
In a rare departure, I have to deflect from the story today. I watched your opening. I watched your introduction. I'm telling you, as someone who's older than you, who has seen you grow, you would make a brilliant actor. My advice to our friend Mr. Pandit is, and this I'm saying seriously, you have great skills. Forget everyone else. I don't know why you're only being on television. You should actually seriously take up acting. I swear I mean this very seriously. Now let's come to the real issue. I think we in India are far more forgiving, far more tolerant, and we wish to pretend to be these so-called liberals. Oh, but everything is fine. Come, this whole Mahatma Gandhi thing of offering the other cheek is now coming to bite us. You know, anyone walks in, they abuse us, we say, nahi, theek hai ji, ab kar diya, kya karenge? The hypocrisy is unbearable. Let me tell you, Arnab, you know this strategically. The best punishment in the world is not slapping someone. It's actually taking away their income or their money. The problem here is we allow the Diljit Dosanjh. I've never heard his music. I don't even know what singing he does or whatever the hell he does. But his concerts are apparently full. I just researched. He sells tickets for 30,000, 40,000 rupees. Who's paying? We. So we are the duffers. We are the jokers in the pack. We go to Diljit's concerts. We love the music. These guys love the music, whoever the hell goes there. And everything is kosher. Now for Ashok Pandit, and rightly so, he has his heart in the right place. 2019, we've given you a notice. Your notice is as effective as a non-functional traffic light in Mumbai. Do you think he cares? He doesn't care. Your film industry, Ashok, as you have often said, is the most divided house. So why blame Diljit? To quote William Shakespeare and Julius Caesar, the fault lies in ourselves, not in our stars, that we are duffers. I just paraphrase that. So what Arnab Goswami today is highlighting is not Diljit Dosanjh's stupidity or his anti-national stance. What he's actually highlighting is how forgiving, how stupid, how at times unknowingly we support people who pursue and peruse enemy causes. So don't blame Diljit. It's we who flock to the theatres. It's we who want to see whoever those film actors are. He mentioned Iftikhar, I don't even know who he is. It's we who go to his concerts. We are the ones spending the money. आप नोटिस के ऊपर नोटिस देते जाओ, घंटा होगा नोटिस का. वो नोटिस की परवाह करेगा नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि आपकी इंडस्ट्री भी डिवाइडेड है. Now my point is, as Arnab said, either we take a stand which the government must endorse through the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting.
Correct.
Where we say
the Ministry of Information
Pakistani
and Broadcasting and the government of India needs to make it stand clear on this issue.
Correct. Pakistani nationals will not be allowed to come to India to shoot, to record, to sing, to dance, to do whatever the hell. Once you make that a law, then no one can say that, oh, bhai, India is intolerant, India is unforgiving. My advice is always have a solution for a problem, not a problem for a solution.
Yeah, but here's one point here today, Sohail, to your very fantastic points out there. You see, this movie is helping to push an anti-India narrative in Pakistan. And I don't understand these Bollywood types which, they're ostriches, putting their head in the sand, इनको पता ही नहीं दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है, हम artist है. As if Sushant Singh Rajput was not an artist. At that time, they all stayed shut about him. They all kept quiet about him. Now, Sardar Ji 3 is being used in Pakistan to mock India and push an anti-India sentiment. There's a Pakistani presenter, Nadia Khan, she bragged, and I quote, "Do whatever you want. All the producers are Sikh, darte kisi se nahi hai," excellent, unquote. And on Hania Aamir's inclusion, she said, quote, "Everyone thought she was removed, but she's everywhere in the trailer. Diljit is their biggest star and the whole country is behind him." This is not cinema. This is cross-border propaganda. This is cross-border propaganda wearing a cultural mask. And these Bollywood types, even if they are pretending to be illiterate, can't get away now. I want to ask tonight, why should it not matter to me, Sohail? 1 minute. Why should it not? I want to know, did Diljit Dosanjh speak up against the Pakistani terrorists, against the Pakistani army, against the ISI, against Lashkar-e-Toiba, or was he worried about his business in Pakistan? Why should I not ask that question?
You should. I'm saying, Arnab, they are only worried about their money. They are worried about
I am asking, but I want to know what answer they will have. Did Diljit Dosanjh, who makes tons of money in India, his basic money is being made in India. His concerts sell out the most in India. The Pakistanis cannot afford to pay 50,000 rupees a ticket. The question is, did Diljit Dosanjh, after having acted with a Pakistani actor, did Diljit Dosanjh attack the Pakistani army, the Pakistani establishment, the Pakistani ISI, the Pakistanis?
Arnab, you must allow me to speak.
Yeah, relax, Shoaib, relax.
Allow me to speak. Now that
relax, I'm letting you speak. People are with me.
On Bollywood and the Indian film industry, you have put the entire onus of Desh Bhakti on Indian film industry. I agree with Sohail said that a law should be made.
Why did the film industry remain quiet largely during Operation Sindoor? Cat caught their tongue?
No, because Arnab...
Because Arnab, Arnab, because Arnab this, because Arnab that.
Did you?
Nothing because.
I'm telling you.
Suggestive tweets and all that rubbish.
Diljit Dosanjh must apologize in the same breath as Arnab Goswami did for siding up with Pakistan after the Pakistani journalist Hamid Mir exposed you and your channel.
You listen to Hamid Mir. Bhaiya, how illiterate are you? Are you so stupid? I didn't realize. I knew you were stupid. I didn't realize you're so stupid that you take Hamid. Hamid Mir is the ISI man. Up ISI ke naam, ISI man you are quoting on an Indian TV channel. What's wrong with you, man? Dimag kharab ho gaya aapka.
Abuse India.
You are quoting an ISI man.
You are the
Ashok Pandit, you tell him who Hamid Mir is.
Abusing Bollywood.
ISI ko quote kar rahe hain. Look at, he's gone mad.
You are the one who...
A Bollywood man quoting the ISI on one program to take me on.
And you are getting him on your channel every night.
If Sushant Singh Rajput would have been here tonight, he would have at least spoken out during Operation Sindoor. He's not a fraud like you guys. He was not a fraud like you guys. Sushant would have spoken. You people are opportunists. Why did you people remain quiet during Operation Sindoor?
You are the biggest Deshdrohi right now.
Huh?
You were aware?
One minute, don't look down. I'm not down. I'm looking at the camera in front of you.
You are aware of this?
Look ahead, face me. Bollywood. This is the same actress.
I'm looking at you directly on
the same actress, this lady, she said that Operation Sindoor is seriously cowardly. And you will act with her, then you'll go and promote the film.
And he's not responded now.
Why is Diljit Dosanjh quiet now?
This man has not responded. This man has not condemned yet.
Why did he not say, Hania Aamir, I am ashamed that
I can sing the way I want to sing.
No, he could have said, Ashok, that Hania Aamir...
That's what I'm saying.
Hania Aamir...
Why is he silent on this?
Only Bollywood has to apologize for everything.
Bollywood should keep quiet.
Arnab doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, Bollywood should keep quiet.
Diljit Dosanjh has to apologize for a film produced by two Canadian...
Who's the lead actor in the film? You forgot?
He acted in.
Who's the lead actor in the film?
No role to play.
Who's the lead actor in the film? Who's the lead actor? Who makes money?
So, is he responsible for casting of the film?
Well, can he make a statement against Hania Aamir or he can't do that?
He's just playing a part for...
Why he accepted this film? Why he accepted this film? Why did he... Sohail, why did he accept this film? Why did he accept this film? Why did he say no to the film? Because there is a Pakistani actress there. Why did he refuse?
Why are you asking?
Why did he refuse? He should have refused. He should have refused, saying that I'm not going to work with Pakistani actress or actor because it's a terror country, because it's a terrorist nation.
For playing with Pakistan.
Because it supplies terrorists.
Okay, we get Shehzad on the debate. See,
is playing without any protocol in Pakistan, but a Diljit Dosanjh must apologize for a film
I tell you what the problem, they say, we are Bollywood. 1 minute, they always say, Sohail, we are Bollywood. We are creative people. We only get up in the morning and we say, hello, good morning creativity and good night creativity. We are creative people. We don't know anything about politics. We don't even know which country's passport we hold. We are global citizens. You see, we wear fake Gucci and we want to make up for it. Now, why do you want us to be nationalistic? We are party animals. We are socialites. We are good for nothings. Now, the fact of the matter, even if you're a party animal, socialite and a good for nothing, 1 minute, Sohail, 1 minute, Sohail.
Don't throw the...
No, 1 minute, Sohail, 1 minute. Shehzad, listen to me. Shehzad, listen. Shehzad Khan is on. Shehzad, listen to me. Sohail.
There are many people in the film industry who have supported India's cause. Go back to Sunil Dutt, Nargis, when they went to the front lines.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about 50 years back. I want to talk about today. What happened to these guys?
Which guys are you talking about? Thank you very much for having me on your show.
Shehzad,
yes, tell me. Tell me, Arnab.
I just want to clear.
Okay, Ashok, let me get one booming voice versus other. Shehzad versus Ashok. Ashok, just be quiet for a while, please. You give me a bad throat every time you're on my program. Listen to me. Now, this...
Are you talking about me?
No,
I gave you a bad throat?
Ashok. I'm talking about Ashok. Now, listen to me.
Achha.
The Pakistani actors and actresses take positions for their country.
Yes.
I disagree with it, but they take positions for their country. The Indian Bollywood circuit largely turns into an ostrich and doesn't open its mouth. This lady Aamir, whatever her name is, God knows who the hell she is.
Hania Aamir.
whatever, Hania Aamir or whatever the hell, yeah, I don't care two hoots for her. But anyway, she says, oh, Indians are killing innocent people. This is cruelty. This is after the Lashkar-e-Toiba is bombed. Huh? She must be having relatives in the Lashkar-e-Toiba. This is cruelty. You don't get to bomb innocent people. She calls Masood Azhar an innocent person, right? And it is shameful and cowardly that you are bombing Masood Azhar's house. Now my question is, why can't Diljit Dosanjh issue a statement?
Thank you very much for having me on your show and giving me time to speak, Arnab. First and foremost, Diljit Dosanjh is, by doing this, if the ties and if Pakistan becomes better, I think he should do it. But
becomes
on the other
better?
hand,
No, what? Sorry, what is
Dosanjh
this
just an
logic?
actor.
Pakistan becomes better by remaining quiet and not taking on a person who's been your co-star and who has abused your country's soldiers. You'll make Pakistan better. Are you Bollywood people even thinking straight anymore? या आप Bollywood वालों का हुआ क्या है? हो क्या गया है?
हम बॉलीवुड वाले हमारे देश के साथ है. कौन कहता है बॉलीवुड वाले देश के साथ?
पिक्चर बनाते हैं, जब जरूरत पड़ती है देश के साथ नहीं है. फिर आपको आईपी राइट्स चाहिए. ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पर आईपी राइट्स देके आपको मूवी बनानी है.
आप बॉलीवुड वालों को इस तरह से पंचिंग बैग कैसे बना सकते हैं?
चुप क्यों थे बॉलीवुड वाले ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के समय?
कौन
चुप क्यों थे?
हम लोग ऑफकोर्स बोल रहे थे हम लोग.
बोल रहे थे, सुनाई तो नहीं थी. All you people were quiet.
हमारे देश के लिए. अरे भाई,
I think Bollywood should speak up on these issues.
हम कोई हानिया आमिर के मुरीद नहीं है. आप समझ गए, देश से बढ़कर कुछ नहीं है. हम अपने देश के साथ है. लेकिन जब हमारे नेता बोल रहे थे तो हमने सोचा ठीक है भाई, उनको बोलने दीजिए, उनका वो डिपार्टमेंट है, वो बेहतर समझते हैं. तो हम चुपचाप सुने थे. लेकिन जब कभी हमें मौका मिल रहा था, हम बोल रहे थे कि भाई ये गलत हो रहा है. बहुत 26 बेचारे पहलगाम में जो मासूम का खून किया गया, वो बहुत ही गलत काम है. और इससे पहले भी ये लोग करते आए हैं. ये कोई पहली बार तो है नहीं, लेकिन पहली बार ये है कि छाट के उन्होंने ये हरकत की है. बट मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ अर्नब आपसे कि अगर दलजीत दोसांझ माफी मांग लेता है, ये कर लेता है, तो अगर हमारे हालात और वो कंट्री सुधर जाती है, तो आई थिंक पहली फुर्सत में
किस कंट्री? पाकिस्तान को सुधारना चाहती है बॉलीवुड?
जी
अशोक पंडित, I can't believe which planet Bollywood is it. They are talking about सुधारोफाइंग Pakistan now. You're not going to सुधारोफाई Pakistan by doing this.
मैं जानता हूं कि नहीं.
Shehzad, why don't you get real on this? Why don't you get, there is a problem. This is not an example. This is the same actress who is there with Diljit in the film, Manvi, who has painted Pahalgam in a condescending light. She has ridiculed the killing of 26 Indians in Pahalgam. Diljit should have also opened his mouth.
No, as rightly said, Shehzad ji,
Diljit
that
needs to get specific.
the politicians were doing their job. So when it was required, we were just posting it and we were speaking. But yes, I would like to say that you need to understand when Hania was signed, everything was okay. Nothing was like this.
Nothing was ever okay. You forgot Pulwama, is it?
Okay, so if you think nothing was ever okay,
you want to make movies. You want to make movies about terrorist attacks, and then you want to say everything is okay. Are you seeing the logic here? Everything is okay. When were things okay? When were things okay? Why does Bollywood keep saying everything was okay with? It was never okay.
You cannot always pinpoint on Bollywood.
I will pinpoint on Bollywood because I know the way it's behaving of late.
Akshay Kumar, who was a lead actor in Baby, he was also, as in that movie, an artist was signed from Pakistan. तो जब बीजेपी का होता है तब ये बोलते नहीं है ना, उनके पेट में दर्द होना शुरू हो गया. What about Baby? When he actually wanted a Pakistan hero to act in that movie. Baby, I have a fair list. Om Shanti Om, Dawn 2, Sanam Teri Kasam, Hindi medium, and one more thing I would like to add. These all pictures you can find it on OTT platform as well. So
yeah, so why don't you take it off the OTT platforms?
Yes, they have.
Why don't you take it off the OTT platforms? Why don't you stop playing IPL when Operation Sindoor is after Pahalgam? Why did IPL continue after Operation Sindoor? I am asking the questions to everyone.
What will they talk about Champions Trophy?
Yes,
you only
you don't play cricket. You should not play cricket with Pakistan. We believe so.
We just had a Champions
Why are you dependent? I mean, one second, Shehzad. What will you lose? How much money will you lose?
Yes.
What percentage
I'm
of your
saying
revenues?
don't play cricket with Pakistan. Don't play. Don't export medicines and other things to Pakistan.
Yes,
stop the export, import and business also.
We stop it.
If you hate him so
everything
much,
stop. Even the water is not going. What's your problem? What love do you have with Pakistan? What Pakistani link do you have, Shahzad, that you're bothering you?
Bollywood should be targeted.
Why are you in love with Pakistan?
I am in love with my country.
Why? You got nothing in common with Pakistan.
I was in love with Pakistan.
What do you have in common with Pakistan?
My father would have gone to Pakistan.
What do you have in common with Pakistan? You have nothing in common with Pakistan.
I'm in love with my country, Hindustan, not Pakistan.
Yeah,
and I'm an Indian first.
So in this case, the limited point I'm making is, why don't you support what Ashok is doing tonight? Ashok is leading a ban Pakistan movement. Right, Ashok? Why don't you tell him about it?
Yes, but Ashok ji, आपको क्रिकेट हिंदुस्तान पाकिस्तान की भी बैन करनी पड़ेगी. वो जो कंपनियां यहाँ से कमा रही है मिलियंस एंड बिलियंस पर ईयर पाकिस्तान को यहाँ से एक्सपोर्ट करके वो सब चीजें भी आपको बंद करनी पड़ेगी. सिर्फ बॉलीवुड ही क्यों टारगेट बने? बाकी जो व्यापारी लोग हैं, जो बिजनेसमैन हैं, जो बड़े बड़े अरबों करोड़पति है इस देश के, उनका भी तो वो पढ़ना चाहिए. we are sitting ducks. जो चाहे मुंह उठा के बॉलीवुड.
No, why should Indians be sitting ducks? Why should Indians be sitting ducks? Why should Indians pay thousands and thousands and lakhs and crores of rupees to listen to Diljit Dosanjh?
Making money by.
Okay, let me ask you one thing. If Diljit Dosanjh has to do a simple thing, he has to dissociate from the movie and he has to publicly take on this Pakistani actress.
He doesn't have the guts to invite.
Let there be a test. Let there be a test.
He won't do it in my voice.
Producers were forced to sign Hania.
Shoaib and Sohail.
He will not, let me tell you, Arnab, he will not do it because the movie is already made. The movie is being released tomorrow. It will find its way in the black market or whatever they call the grey market, you know, where they do subterfuge and see the movie. So here's what I'm saying. Arnab Goswami, we are on June the 26th. Use this as the red letter day to say that Republic, for the sake of the Republic of India, demands that laws be put in place where foreign artists, especially from enemy countries,
it's already
been allowed.
That has already been made clear by the government during Operation Sindoor. What you're demanding has already been done.
Make it law. Make it a law.
It is effectively a law.
What has the government said about it? They have said nothing about it. अगर ऐसा होता तो
this is the problem. This is the problem. This is your problem. This is your problem, Shoaib. You are not aware. You are not aware that after and during Operation Sindoor, the government has set out very clear guidelines, including to OTT players and others, to completely dissociate. I think Ashok Pandit can tell you what lying. Stop shouting. First of all, behave in a proper way.
आप माफी मांगिए. आपने बोला अभी के हामिद मीर was a ISI guy and he has accused you of getting him to abuse India and you are getting him on your channel. माफी मांगो देश से.
Keep quiet, Shoaib. Don't behave it. Have you had too much to drink before you came on my show or what? Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? What are you drinking? What are you smoking? Why are you behaving like that? Ashok, the government has already made it absolutely clear that we have a policy of dissociation, and I'm going to share details with you. We have a policy of dissociation with Pakistanis in every capacity related to the media and entertainment industry. Now, please be clear about that. Now, Ashok Pandit has something to say to you. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Be quiet, Shoaib. Shoaib, do not quote an ISI man for your own good. You should not speak on behalf of the ISI. You should not speak on behalf of the ISI.
Why was he on your panel?
Ashok Pandit, please explain what you're trying to do.
Why was he on your channel if he was in
post-operation
and you were aware of it?
Ashok, louder.
Appeal when the Federation of Western India Senior Employees wrote to the INB Ministry to create a ban on all the Pakistani software, all their shows and everything here in India. So INB Ministry issued a notice. It issued a GR saying that all the shows, all the programs of all the OTT platforms, all the music channels everywhere, anything which is concerning Pakistan or the artists should be withdrawn. So everything has been withdrawn. Nothing is shown on any OTT platforms, or even the actors or anybody is not allowed to perform here in this country of ours, and all of us in India also, if we perform with anybody, any Pakistani, anywhere in the world, action will be taken against them. So it's a clear-cut message, clear-cut instructions given by Army Ministry to this country of ours, to the entire industry, post-Operation Sindoor. It's there, it is in black and white.
Shabash.
Orders have been issued to people. So we are all following that now.
Shehzad.
Yes. One more thing I would like to ask Ashok ji. उसमें ये भी डालिएगा आप आयत बिल के पाकिस्तान ड्यूरिंग ऑपरेशन सिंदूर न्यूज चैनल्स पे पाकिस्तानी गेस्ट आते थे और वो आए बाएं शाए बकते थे हमारे कंट्री के खिलाफ वो भी बंद होना चाहिए वो चीज भी बंद होना चाहिए
Shehzad, first of all let me explain to you because I don't mind. The fact is Sangeet Ragi is here. You should have a little bit of understanding, okay? Day before yesterday, okay, one person from PMLN and one person from the PTI had a huge fight against each other, right? Against each other. Sangeet Ragi will remember. इन्होंने एक दूसरे से बहुत झगड़ा किया और कहा कि हमने और हमारे मुल्ला मुनीर, क्या नाम है बोला मैंने? मुल्ला मुनीर ने बहुत बुरा किया कि वहाँ पे जाके डोनाल्ड ट्रंप से मिले and they attacked each other and they fought each other. And by getting them to debate, Sangeet Ragi, इनको जरा समझाइए, we showed the internal division within Pakistan in a big way. We don't make money out of that. So you should understand and get your facts sorted before that. 1 minute. Now. Because two Pakistanis abusing each other shows me, I called the Chinese on my program half an hour back, and I told the Chinese that you should not have the temerity to question the non-inclusion or to stop the inclusion of Pahalgam in the statement of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The problem with you Bollywood type flicks, मुझे कभी-कभी लगता है आप लोग पढ़े लिखे भी नहीं है क्या? How can you make comments like that? If I'm not going to ask a Chinese Victor Gao about the SCO, who should I ask? You don't. I call Israelis, Chinese, Lebanese.
Yes, we know.
I mean, you should understand things. You don't understand global politics. The problem with you guys is... Okay, Sangeet Ragi, please explain to him. You see, the problem is, I want to know, I speak every day against Pakistan. I want to know what is the problem with Bollywood? Why can't Diljit Dosanjh make a comment against his co-actor from Pakistan, saying the statements and the words she has used against my country are unacceptable, and I regret I ever did a film with her? Sangeet Ragi, please explain to them. ये शोएब को भी समझाइए.
Arnav, I have seen so many times when I have shared this.
You only
Shoaib.
The door to the Pakistani panelist when they are, speaking untruth against India or anything that is good.
मुझे अर्नब सिर्फ आपसे बात करनी है. I don't know.
Sangeet Ragi, Shehzad and Sangeet Ragi. Yeah, let Sangeet Ragi talk here, Shoaib. What are you smoking and drinking these days, man? Sangeet Ragi, continue.
Second point, Arnav. These heroes are not the real heroes at all. And you rightly said most of them are illiterate. Most of them, I am saying that they are illiterate. And therefore, they, in the public discourse, their statement should not be taken into, serious manner at all. I am not saying that every actor in the Bollywood fall in the same category, but many of them who speak on, defense matter to all related serious issues, they shouldn't be taken seriously. I think that for them, the money matters more than anything else. The national interest doesn't count in their mind at all. And therefore, they would always be speaking, even if the country has banned, why you are repeating all the times that, you are going back into the history that we signed it 5 months back or 6 months back. You can put, question why you made it. For last 1 year or more than that, the government has been, taking a stand against Pakistan. This is not today. And the Pakistani artists have been banned here in India. They are not being allowed at all to act. There is despite all that, you know that what is the sense of food of the country.
One minute.
Despite knowing this, the government stands.
Sangeet, there was a meeting he had with Diljit Dosanjh. One minute. Just one. Shoaib, first of all, don't shout. People are asking me what you're smoking and drinking. Now the question is, in a meeting with the previous unfortunate Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, Trudeau, okay. Not Justin Bieber, huh? Justin Trudeau. When that meeting happened, right? I don't know, the Bollywood types know Justin Bieber, maybe they don't know Justin Trudeau. But, Diljit was referred to by Justin Trudeau as a guy from Punjab. What is a guy from Punjab? Right? I have a visual there. I want to show that visual. I don't know if I have the bite. Can I play the bite? He's referred to as a guy from Punjab. Now, why does he not say a guy from India? And at that time, BJP's National General Secretary Manjinder Singh Sirsa said this was a deliberate mischief through wordplay. And then Diljit Dosanjh also doesn't say that. Neeraj Chopra is winning medals for Haryana or India? For India, no? My point is, you can't pretend. Why did Diljit Dosanjh not take on Justin Trudeau and say, no, I have an Indian passport, sir. I'm a guy from India. See, it's not, and you know Justin Trudeau's position.
No, Arnab.
No, my point is, in सब चीजों के बारे में बात नहीं हो क्या?
Well,
today Mika is also questioned, by the way, Vindu Dara Singh. Mika is also questioned. Diljit Dosanjh.
You have not. See, I absolutely.
And our country has given you the Dada Saheb Phalke. You've done 22 films, 200 songs.
No Pakistani should ever work.
How much money was made by Urta Punjab?
But Diljit Dosanjh. Yeah, but the
rule is only
I believe
for
everything you're saying.
Yeah.
The law should be.
Vindu Dara Singh and Ashok Pandit.
Diljit Dosanjh, to ban Diljit Dosanjh is wrong, I feel.
Who's banning Diljit Dosanjh? I'm banning Pakistan. I'm just saying, who's banning Diljit Dosanjh? We're not calling for a ban of Diljit Dosanjh.
Yeah.
I'm saying you ban Pakistan. I want Bollywood to take the damn lead in that. Every time you think a few days have passed and you Bollywood actors start acting with Pakistanis, और मिलते नहीं है क्या India में?
I have a reason. Vinduji, I have a reason of demanding for banning of Diljit Dosanjh. I have a reason. The reason is that he is equally responsible for defaming the country and not standing by the country and raising an objection to what his heroine has been talking against this country of ours. He has kept silence when the Operation Sindoor happened. He had kept silence when the Pahalgam happened. He has kept silence whenever Pakistan has attacked India. Why does he spell Punjab as P-A-N-J-A-B? Because Khalistanis spell Punjab as not P-U, they spell as P-A. Why has he been silent on all the attacks of Pakistan in this country? So I have an objection. His entire behavior, his entire conduct.
Anyway, I also want to ask you, Shoaib, since you've been shouting so much, let's get Shoaib on the
border. You want to ban border?
And he criticizes.
Arnab, you need to understand.
India's organization as far as events are concerned. He says India is not meant for.
You need to understand, producers were forced to
Shoaib, if you're feeling all right, I have the last question for you. Diljit says, जब ये film बनी थी तब situation ठीक था. Was this film shot before 1947 or what? कब situation ठीक था?
Yes. No, it was shot before Pahalgam.
No, what Pahalgam? Forgot Pulwama.
और ये फिल्म नहीं करनी चाहिए, but Diljit is not.
Forgot Pulwama.
He's not the producer.
Forgot Balakot.
He is just an employee in the film. He's he has a working agreement. लेकिन मैं आज ये जानना चाहता हूँ आप.
Yeah, I don't. This is now he has an employee in the film. All absolute rubbish out there. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of support for our position tonight. The problem with Bollywood is it's not vocal when it needs to be vocal. It's not heard when it needs to be heard. It's not seen. It's not seen when it needs to be seen. It's not seen when it needs to be seen. It's not heard when it needs to be heard. Sangeet Ragi, Bollywood. It becomes invisible at all those times.
Now the time has changed. Now the time has changed. most of us have been discussing the Pakistani involvement in the Bollywood, particularly the investment of Dawood gang, money and other things from Dubai gangster.
That was in the past.
People earlier were not talking it. Now you have given platform, and that is why people are talking it openly on television and the national television. I think they need to be investigated. As far as this matter is concerned, there is only one point, and it is a valid argument. Despite the fact that you are knowing that the Pakistani army, Pakistani artists stand banned, why is the
दुबई से एक चुहिया नहीं रह सके आप लोग?
Why? This is the question.
You don't accuse and abuse the industry like this. You are very much ill-informed about the industry.
His attitude towards
we are all creative people here. We create entertainment for people. So don't abuse the industry like this, Mr. Raghi.
Peasant movement was also
don't abuse the industry like this.
Good at all.
And you are very much ill-informed about the industry, Mr. Sangeet Raghi. You are very much ill-informed about the industry. Mr. Raghi, we are all creative people, we are artists here, and we entertain crores and crores of people. So don't generalize the issues, don't demonize the industry. I take strong objection to your comments.
Ashok Pandit, what is your specific objection to, one minute. Ashok Pandit, 1 minute, I missed that part out. What is your specific objection to Ashok? What is your objection to Ashok?
We are opposing it.
1 minute, what is your objection to Ashok? Calm down, what are you objecting to? What are you objecting to, Ashok?
Pandit, we know this.
Arnab, I'm saying that I just want to say that Mr. Sangeet Raghi is very much ill-informed about the industry. If I'm sitting here, I'm from the industry, I'm reacting, my entire industry is reacting, all the technicians, workers are investing.
There are a lot of good people in the industry. There are a lot of good people in the industry. I like Rajkumar Rao. I like Pankaj Tripathi. I like the new age guys. I have a problem with these older guys. They messed it all up. They did the wrong things. But they're nice, good, clean people who are coming into the industry.
You should like Shoaib Chaudhary also.
Yeah, I don't know about Shoaib Chaudhary. I don't know what he's smoking or drinking these days. Otherwise, he's a nice guy.
Why? Because how you know? Because you're in the same school. No?
Anyway,
you two guys are the same school.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. It's not too late. Pakistan, there should be a public statement from Bollywood dissociating itself from Pakistan. That's all I want from Bollywood.
It's true.
And from Amitabh Bachchan. And
That's
from
true.
these three Khans.
And
from Karan Johar.
The term ad.
Why not? The nation wants to know. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight.
How many times you have seen
And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. And I shall see you tomorrow, same time, without fail. Same time tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Two technologies.
Endless possibilities.
Grand Vitara Strong Hybrid. All grip select driven by tech.
Nexa.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड में मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।